Alright, so this is getting over it. I have my sensitivity very high because why not? And let's begin. Yeah, I guess I have some stories I can talk about with the past few days. I want to get over this tree. No! I don't want to start off with... No. We're gonna go get on this tree. I'm gonna get up there. I don't know if I should put my mouse sensitivity all the way high because I'm already on a bad roll. This okay. No, go up and face it down. And there you go.
There's no feeling more intense than starting over. If you deleted your homework the day before it was due, as I have, or if you left your wallet at home and you
I should put this on.
have to go back after spending an hour in the commute. If you won some money at the casino and then put all your winnings on red but it came up black. If you got your best shirt dry cleaned before a wedding and then immediately dropped food on it.
Ooh.
If you won an argument with a friend and then later discovered that they just returned to their original view. Starting over is harder than starting up. If you're not ready for that, like if you've already had a bad day, then what you're about to go through might be too much. Feel free to go away and come back. I'll be here.
Thank you. I'm glad that
All
you're
right.
here with me.
Thanks for coming with me on this trip. I'll understand if you have to take a break at any point. Just find a safe place to stop and quit the game. And don't worry, I'll save your progress, always. Even your mistakes.
I don't want you to save my mistakes. I want you to save where I previously...
This game is a homage to a free game that came out in 2002, titled Sexy Hiking. The author of that game was Jazuo, a mysterious Czech designer who was known at the time as the father of B games.
Whoa.
And B games are rough assemblages of found objects. Designers slap them together very quickly and freely, and they're often too rough and unfriendly to gain much of a following. They're built more for the joy of building them than as polished products.
Oh my god. Yeah.
In a certain way, Sexy Hiking is the perfect embodiment of a B game. It's built almost entirely out of found and recycled parts, and it's one of the most unusual and unfriendly games of its time. In it, your task is simply to drag yourself up a mountain with a hammer. And that act of climbing, in the digital world or in real life, has certain essential
my
properties
God.
that give the game its flavor. No amount of forward
I'm
progress is
rolling
guaranteed.
backwards.
Some cliffs are too sheer or too slippery. And the player is constantly, unremittingly in danger of falling and losing everything.
Yeah. This pretty much sums it up where it's going a little too quick. Go down. Okay. So, want to stay still. Okay. Okay. Now, so far, this is looking so fine for me. All right, down. Push. There's a coffee cup up here. Yummy. I don't think I need to be here for a bit. I'm gonna slightly move over here. Alright, maybe a little more. Push. Okay.
Anyway, when you start Sexy Hiking, you're standing next to this dead tree that blocks the way to the entire
Oh my
rest of the
God,
game.
that guy scared me.
It might take you an hour to get over that tree, and a lot of people never got past it. You prod and you poke at it, exploring the limits of your reach and your strength, trying to find a way up and over. And there's a sense of truth in that lack of compromise. Most obstacles in video game worlds are fake. You can be completely confident in your ability to get through them once you have the correct method or the correct equipment or just by spending enough time.
I can see
In that
yeah.
sense, every pixelated obstacle in Sexy Hiking is real.
I'm trying to figure out how to manage that, if that's what you're wondering, sir. This part right here is a little... almost fell when I said that. I think it's this part right here is a little too... No!
Oh, you just lost a lot of progress. That's a deep frustration.
I didn't lose a lot of progress. I just be stupid. No! Oh my god. this is gonna be like one of those tough games. Oh my god. No, no, on the barrel. On the barrel. Get on the barrel. It's so ridiculous. That part right there, this part of that, those two rocks there are annoying me already. Okay. How are you meant to? Okay. Am I supposed to bounce? Can I do it? Let's see. Yay! Alright, this is so far simple. Now, if you're wondering how I'm a little too familiar with Getting Over It and its mechanics, I played a rip-off game and it's on Scratch. I will pull up the original creator that made Scratching Over It, and to my surprise, it's a pretty
The
good...
obstacles in Sexy Hiking are unyielding, and that makes the game uniquely frustrating. But I'm not sure Jazzuo intended to make a frustrating game. The frustration is just essential to the act of climbing, and it's authentic to the process of building a game about climbing. A funny thing happened to me as I was building this mountain. I'd have an idea for a new obstacle, and I'd build it, test it, and it would usually turn out to be unreasonably hard.
Whoa!
But I couldn't bring myself to make it easier. It already felt like my inability to get past the new obstacle was my fault as a player rather than as a builder. Imaginary mountains build themselves from our efforts to climb them, and it's our repeated attempts to reach the summit that turns those mountains into something real.
Yeah, it's understandable, man. The first time...
When you're building a video game world, you're building with ideas. And that can be like working with quickset cement. You mold your ideas into a certain shape that can be played with, and in the process of playing with them, they begin to harden and set until they're immutable, like rock. And at that point, you can't change the world. Not without breaking it into pieces and starting fresh with new ideas.
Hammer, I need to go down. Thank you. Okay. Need you be on this rock. Okay, don't fall. Don't fall now. We're right here. Okay. Now, if we do this correctly, we move ourselves slightly on top of this edge. No, we go a little back, pedal back. Hey! Okay, let me not be too excited. Let me not be too excited. We're right here. Please. No. Okay. Oh, nah.
Oof, sorry about that.
It's fine. I didn't lose deep amount of progress. I could just get back up there. No problem. Okay. Alright. I did some progress. So I'm here now. Yeah, I'm back. Back what I need to be. I'm trying to... Let me get over here. Oh my god. I need to get on this little rock right there. Why am I moving? I don't want to move. I want to stay at that rock specifically. Oh my god. I have to move my keyboard and everything else. But I saw something weird. Okay. Funny enough, this guy's not wearing a shirt, and so am I. I'm not wearing a shirt either. Because we're both Chads. We both want to climb this mountain together. But this hammer is giving me a rough time to let me move. Do I just do it right here? Because I have nowhere else to go from here. Sensitivity. It's not that hard to get up there, Hammer. It's not that hard. You're making yourself more difficult. Why is it going below if I don't want it to be below? The hammer is going below, and I want to be above it, not below. More like it's sliding off. Okay. Now we're here again. Okay, I was a little confused, but that's alright. Don't know. Right? What the hell? Stop moving around like you know everything.
For years now, people have been predicting that games would soon be made out of prefabricated objects, bought in a store and assembled into a world.
How is it impossible to get up here?
And for the most part, that hasn't happened. Because the objects in the stores are trash. I don't mean they look bad or that they're badly made.
Oh my god!
Although a lot of them are. I mean they're trash in the way that food becomes trash as soon as you put it in the sink. Things are made to be consumed and used in a certain context. And once the moment is gone, they transform into garbage.
Yeah.
In the context of technology, those moments pass by in seconds. The soul would have no rainbow had the eyes no tears. John Vance Cheney.
How? I moved just a little bit and my mouse says no! Oh my god, I'm back down here. Oh my god! Oh my god, my mouse is having a seizure, and I don't want that to be an issue, and I need you to be at that block right there. Move. Alright, thank you.
You've done this part before. You know it's possible.
I
Just
know
do what you did
it's
the first time.
possible, but my mouse is being difficult. And it keeps sliding. I don't know what the issue is. It's sliding when I don't want it to slide. Okay. Okay, it could be my sensitivity.
The pain I feel now is the happiness I had before. That's the deal. C.S. Lewis.
C.S. Lewis. Okay. Thank you, C.S. Lewis. Go, just move. Okay. Oh! Hooray! We got to the blue part. Okay. We might be here for a little bit.
Over time, we've poured more and more refuse into this vast digital landfill that we call the internet. It now vastly outnumbers and outweighs the things that are fresh and untainted and unused. When everything around us is cultural trash, trash becomes the new medium, the lingua franca of the digital age. And you can build culture out of trash. But only trash culture. B games, B movies,
My
B
hammer
music,
just did a speed
B
boost
philosophy.
off the entire world. It's going to be. No siree. All right. No. All right. Now we need to get in there.
Maybe this is what digital culture is. A monstrous mountain of trash, the ash heap of creativity's fountain. A landfill with everything we ever thought of in it. Grand, infinite, and unsorted.
I guess so. It could be it.
There's 3D models of breakfast, Gen X's fanfic novels, Scan magazines, green screen Shia LaBeouf, banned snuff scenes on LiveLeak. Facebook's got lifelike bots with unbranded adverts and candid shots of Kanye and Taylor Swift mashups, car crash epic failed GIFs, Russian dashcam vids, discussions of McRibs, discarded, forgotten, unrecycled, muddled, rotten, untitled.
Ooh. Deep lore.
Everything's fresh for about 6 seconds, until some newer thing beckons, and we hit refresh. And there's years of persevering disappearing into the pile, out of style, out of sight. In this context, it's tempting to make friendly content that's gentle, that lets you churn through it but not earn it. Why make something demanding if it just gets piled up in the landfill, filed in with the bland things?
Yeah, that is true. Because I had to like, I felt like oh god, okay. So yeah, I actually, since this is telling me a lot, I guess I have to explain something. Originally, I was going to upload Dispatch, like the 8-part one, and it got me thinking like, well, I'm not so certain if I want to continue doing Dispatch. After like, cause like the 7th, I will explain. The 7th episode, there was like 4 people that were there, and not a lot of people showed up for that specific day. I don't know. I'm bad at scheduling days, so. Okay. Yeah, I was bad at scheduling days, and not a lot of people showed up on that day. So, and then episode 8 was even worse because there was only 2 that showed up. So I decided to scrap the whole thing. It didn't feel fair. So even though it's upsetting that it's upsetting, yes. Don't I don't have to make this one clear. It's upsetting that I'm not gonna upload Dispatch. Like
When games were new, they wanted a lot from you. Daunting you, taunting you, resetting and delaying you. Players played stoically. Now everyone's turned off by that. They want to burn through it quickly, a quick fix for the fickle, some tricks for the clicks of the feckless. But that's not you, you're an acrobat. You could swallow a baseball bat.
I mean, I'm doing pretty.
Now I know, most likely you're watching this on YouTube or Twitch, while some dude with 10 million views does it for you, like a baby bird being fed chewed up food. That's culture too.
Okay. Well,
But on the off chance that you're playing this, what I'm saying is, trash is disposable, but maybe it doesn't have to be approachable. What's the feeling like? Are you stressed? I guess you don't hate it if you got this far. Feeling frustrated? It's underrated.
yeah. Oh, yeah, there's-
An orange is sweet, juicy fruit locked inside a bitter peel.
Yep.
That's not how I feel about a challenge. I only want the bitterness. It's coffee. It's grapefruit. It's licorice.
Oh, I have to go stretch. Ah! Ugh. Well, I didn't really. Okay. Say about your orange, right? Yeah. That's how I feel about it.
I feel within me a peace above all earthly dignities, a still and quiet conscience. William Shakespeare.
Okay. At least I got the orange out the way, so. Why is he looking up like there's something there? There isn't.
You cannot now believe that you will ever feel better. But this is not true. You're sure to be happy again, and knowing this, truly believing it, will make you less miserable now. Abraham Lincoln.
Thank you, Abraham Lincoln. We're here again.
Do not stand at my grave and cry.
I did a twirl.
I am not there.
I did
not die.
I did a Mario twirl.
Mary Fry.
Can I? I did like a Mario twirl by accident. I panicked. My hammer lived. I don't know what happened, but cool. Cool.
To live is to suffer. To survive is to find some meaning in the suffering.
Oh!
Friedrich Nietzsche.
Oh my god. Okay. We're back down here now. It's just that one moment that I just want to get up there. That's what I want to do. I just want to get up there and just be normal than anything else. Okay, now we're back here. Why? Why is it trying to do that? I'm trying to just get over there. Okay. Cool. Cool. Just cool. The weird blocks is frustrating me so badly. So badly. Just get up! Just get up! That's what you need to do! The man with the hammer, including my hands. Just get up there. I'm getting bonked! I don't need to get hit by some stupid ground. Just go forward. Not me having a seizure at all this.
When to the sessions of sweet silent thought I summon up remembrance of things past, I sigh the lack of many a thing I sought, and with old woes new wail my dear time's waste. William Shakespeare, Sonnet 30.
Thank you, William Shakespeare.
Patience is the foundation of eternal peace. Make anger your enemy. Harm comes to those who know only victory and do not know defeat. Find fault with yourself and not with others. It's in falling short of your own goals that you'll surpass those who exceed theirs. Tokugawa Ieyasu.
Okay, I'm not even gonna try saying that name, but thank you for the inspiration I'm gonna need. Okay. Okay. Now, carefully.
Something filled up my heart with nothing. Someone told me not to cry.
Shut up, dude.
Now that I'm older,
my heart's
colder.
I already get it. I already get it. I know.
Fire.
I know. The fire. That arcade fire. Cool. Okay. Cool. Great. Just for me to hear. Okay. Okay, we're back here. We are back here. And I'm glad I didn't fall off of something dumb. Alright. Now we're back here. The only thing I remember from this part exactly is these are not good rocks. I was prepared. Actually, no. Just let me slide off. Let me slide off. Me slide. Alright. I don't care. I'm putting my hammer all the way to the right because I do not trust myself. I don't know, these rocks are like so...
Can I see another's woe and not be in sorrow too? Can I see another's grief and not seek for kind relief? William Blake.
Thank you, William Blake.
In the end, we only regret the chances we didn't take. Lewis Carroll.
Thank you for another quote that I probably gonna need. No, oh, no siree! No siree. Are you serious? Stop going to the right! Just. Oh my god! It just lets me fall! It doesn't want me to grab! I swear to God. I'm like. Just go forward. My mouse just wants to give up on me. Go.
There are no regrets in life.
Why? Why
Just
is it
lessons.
so hard to make that
Jennifer
stupid
Aniston.
section? I do that first try, flawless. Now multiple attempts. I'm slopping right now. I'm so goddamn bad at that part. Dude, this is about to really upset me. Why? Why? Stop bouncing over there and we won't have an issue. Ooh. Ooh, my hand. Why? I don't understand. What am I doing wrong? I'm putting my hammer to the right, hopefully landing in one of those blocks. My hammer doesn't know what it's doing. It's sliding off. This is why I go to the right with my hammer, because I know for a fact I'm gonna slide off to something stupid. Just climb up! Just climb up there! It isn't that hard! Now let me do the same thing as last time. I need to keep my hammer on the right, and I can't move the hammer in a specific direction. All I know is this area here is so steep. Okay. And
Oft expectation fails, and most oft where most it promises, and oft it hits where hope is coldest and despair most sits. William Shakespeare, all's well that ends well.
Thank you, William Shakespeare, for giving me all these damn quotes. Anywho, that was not a bad try. I was there, but I slightly panicked. Yeah, I will say this. Personality me. And when there's a moment when I do something correctly, I somewhat panic, and then I do something stupid, and then I somehow ruin the rest of my entirety of doing a certain thing. Okay. Okay. Yes. Go forward.
Even as the stone of the fruit must break, that its heart may stand in the sun, so must you know pain.
I panic.
And could you keep your heart in wonder at the daily miracles of your life, your pain would not seem less wondrous than your joy. Khalil Gibran.
Thank you, Khalil Gibran. Oh my god. The hammer is like so damn hard to control. Yeah. Why didn't it twirl? I did not do a twirl! It does a twirl! I have not done a twirl! It decides to do a twirl! This hammer is nothing but absolute torture. This hammer is doing nothing but pissing me the fuck off. Because I'm doing a twirl. I'm doing another twirl. And it does another twirl. I don't know. It does like a circular motion. Like it can detect my damn mouse. Okay. I'm trying to figure out what's good for the hammer to be at.
This is the hour of lead, remembered if outlived, as freezing persons recollect the snow. First chill, then stupor, then the letting go. Emily Dickinson.
Thank you, Emily Dickinson.
I feel your pain. The pain in knowing this has happened to you. The pain in knowing what more tears we've gained. But through all this, I feel your pain. Octavia Hawkins Richardson.
Thank you. Give me that message that I probably won't need. Okay, go over here.
The mountain seems no more a soulless thing, but rather as a shape of ancient fear, in darkness and the winds of chaos born, amid the lordless heavens thundering, a presence crouched, enormous and austere, before whose feet the mighty waters mourn. George Sterling. Whenever I climb, I'm followed by a dog called Ego. Friedrich Nietzsche. I'm gonna let you be for a little bit.
I'm fine with that. This is like the most toughest area. Once I get over there, one rock decides, oh no, 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 no. See, I cannot let you. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay. Okay, cool. 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 Okay. Okay. It does so much force. It just does so much. That's why I hate the orange cloud area, because it gives somehow so much force. So force doesn't work either. So patience doesn't work. Force doesn't work. How do you climb that specific part if you can't do both things at the same time? This game needs to choose a damn option! Now I made a hole in another wall. Great. I hope the landlord doesn't see that. I think I'm done. I think I'm done playing. I played for like a good much. So basically, 15 likes and I'll continue playing this. I don't want to play this game anymore, so yeah, I'm done.